Cool. So yeah, the stream is back. We'll see how it goes this time, but well, without but, there is nothing I want to add to this sentence, but it's a bit annoying, nevertheless. Right. You know what? Let me do one more thing. I will reconnect some stuff and I will be back. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Nice. Cool, we'll see. Actually, I'm not sure what the issue was. I usually blame the internet. It could be the case that the problem was with the internet, but we'll see. Right. Actually, let me check one more thing. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, cool. So we'll see how it goes this time, and we'll adjust accordingly. Okay, so Launtius was saying that he was suggesting to use option duration. Matches some start, some end, and down. Then you can, yeah, but yeah, we could do it this way. But it's not like a different implementation. It's very similar. Okay, but it's a good approach. But let's go back. Oh, now it works. I know. Okay, got it. I know how to do comments in my own code. Wow, such an achievement. Okay, cool. So this sentence does not start with a capital letter. Wow, I need to do something with this annoying messages, but we'll do it in time being. Okay. Of course, I'm missing duration. I will add it right now, and maybe it's some duration new. Right. Okay. Let's go back to VS Code. It's not for me. It's not for me right now. And we have duration, and we have duration new at some point. I didn't save it, but no, but I did save it. Okay, so let's take a look. So we have seconds and nanos. Okay, this is the definition. Right. Right. Okay, so in my case it will be 0, 0. Right. Okay. Yeah, this was my idea. I wanted to use enum for direction. But we need to get to it. At this point, it's not like I'm planning to do something with this stuff. I only want to see if I'm getting the actual state, change of the state. So first of all, we will start with displaying time, and when I click on S, I would like to see that it switches to the stopwatch mode, and we will continue from there. Okay, so but for that I think that I need additional state that describes whether I'm in displaying time or I'm displaying stopwatch. So probably this will be the state that also will hold the direction. Not directly, but maybe this will be the enum that will hold both values. The value that displays that describes whether I need display time or actual stopwatch, and the value of direction of this stopwatch. So maybe I will create something like this enum, as we discussed a second ago, that will be called I want to call it skin, but it's not skin. Or variant, or state, or maybe state, but I already have state, so maybe let's call it time state. I don't have better name for now. So how do I use enums in Rust? Is it simple as time stopwatch up or stopwatch down? Something like this. Does make sense? Yeah, are you talking control space? Is it something in Vim or is it something in VS Code? Because in VS Code I never encountered this control space shortcut. It's simple for me. It's simple command click. Yeah, control space. No, actually, control space. Tell me, what PC do you have? Is it a Windows machine, Linux, or Mac? I assume it's Windows, because for Mac, control space does something else. Linux, okay. Okay, so maybe because there is a functionality that is associated with control space in Mac that usually you don't want to override. You can, but usually you don't want to, only because it's convenient and you just used to have it. Yeah. So in my case, it will be time state with time state value, and here I need to define it, timestamp, and by default will be time state time. And why do I have draw? I remember I remember wrong thing, so I need to add back duration. Yeah. So this is it. I think I have it on Control I, or maybe on Control Command I. No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do I have? Control Shift I. Ah, okay. It's Command Shift I. Okay. Command Shift I. Ah, no. It's actually not a suggestion. It is actually describing the method that I have under the cursor. So it's Command Shift I. Trigger suggest. Let's take a look. Key maps. No, what? And I have some settings. Huh. How do I get there? Trigger suggest. Trigger suggest. Okay, it's control space, and you're actually right. Okay, interesting. So it doesn't mean that here, for example, still control space, which doesn't work for me. Okay, let's change it to something else. Okay, trigger suggest, command space. Actually, I can trigger it right here. It should work. Yeah, it works. It's just I need to change the binding. Control space is doing something else. Maybe control command space. Let's try to change it to control command space. If I'm going here, okay, I have different options. Command I also, okay, Command I. Now I'm opening chat. And actually, how do I change binding in a way that overrides everything else? Ask Copilot. Copilot. Ask Copilot. What if I don't want to ask Copilot? Okay, I can search like this, Command plus I. But not here. Maybe there is a list. Okay, yeah. So maybe here, right? Command plus I. And yeah, but I have like thousands. And what if I would like to remove this command? I like key binding. I don't like this key binding. Remove key binding. Okay, thank you. And let's remove this key binding. Let's remove this key binding. Let's debug show hover. Inline chat. Remove key binding. Remove. Why do I have so many key bindings for for command I. Why? It doesn't make any sense. This one I need. Okay, let's see. Command I. Yes, okay, I do have it now. Cool. So Command I, amazing. Command Shift I, explanation of whatever I have under my cursor. Amazing. So at least this is a great success. Yeah. I sort of assumed, but no, actually, you know what? I think it's a separate command. It's not like both of them. You think I need to click both of them? No. Okay, actually it is not like that important. At least we have now the binding that we wanted. So at least this one. Cool. Let's continue. So now I have a duration and I have a time state. Amazing. That way I can see the docs and stuff for the exact method, which same key binding is autocomplete. Okay, cool. Okay, so and now I would like to change time state to time state maybe up. Actually, I need a state that describes whether I'm just switched to the stopwatch. So maybe I just need just one that have only stopwatch definition. Like here, I'm only displaying stopwatch, not actually triggering it. But I don't like the idea that I have too many options, like 3 of them, which looks very similar. Okay. I'll try to address it maybe a bit later. Okay. Well, it's not exactly showing the docs, but I will check it out later. It's not like I need to see it for now. I'm pretty used to go down to the code and see what I have here. Or maybe or if I'm just hovering over I'm hovering over the method, then I'm seeing docs, or I can click Command Shift I and I will see docs this way. But cursor doesn't need to be at the end of the word. Actually, it works even at the end of the word, but in the middle it will also work. So Command Shift I for me is showing the current documentation of whatever is under the cursor. Okay, so let's continue. What do we have? What do we have now? Okay, so basically, where am I? Should be somewhere here. Yes. So here basically I'm switching to stopwatch, and now I need to apply it while I'm drawing. Let's see. So here I'm drawing and updating the duration that I'm getting from the epoch. I think I need somehow to use a similar approach. And let's see. Let's see what will be. Yeah, I know that Rust enums are much more have much more properties, or let's say functionality, than in other languages. Yeah, you can also pass that data there. Yeah, they're very convenient. Yes, this one I know. Cool. So here I'm updating the state. I'm creating draw. Right. This is actually sort of a canvas. Then I'm clearing it, and then I am taking seconds from the duration, which looks like the same duration. We just need to switch it. So basically, if I'm doing it naively, and I'm matching state duration, please not duration, time state, right? Ooh. What is it? Okay, nice. So now we have all the legs filled, and for now I need to implement only stopwatch. And let's see. So my idea is that oh, I know. We can use actually another cool functionality of Rust. This one. Right. Okay, and so here I will return state duration. Right. But here I have a problem. Let's return state duration in all the cases, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, and now this was the problem. Okay. So let's see. So and it exploded. Subtract with overflow. Right. Yes. I have too many. No, actually, no. Right. I'm using the same duration for counting the delta. So I need to split it. Okay. So I just can do it by introducing another variable, system time, and just save it here, and I can return it also here. Nice. And I need to use it here like this. So maybe it's better to rename it to system time milliseconds. Nice. Should work, allegedly. Okay. and it works. So cool. So we are seeing now a timer. It doesn't work, like it is not counting anything, but we will get there. So, and here we can actually implement it by just switching back to time. And let's test it. S, nice, time back, S. Amazing. Cool. So, next up is actually counting the counting the time for the stopwatch. And my plan was, if I'm clicking S once again while I'm in the state of the stopwatch, then I will need to start counting. So basically I can do it by actually checking if timestat is of type stopwatch, which I know doesn't work like this in Rust, but let's see. And it shouldn't work, right? It shouldn't work because I need to do it differently. I don't remember how. Rust, how to compare enum variable to enum value. Something with match. I need to implement partial equal? Really? And it will be enough? Yes, it will be enough. But I thought there is additional options. Matches. Yeah, this is the additional option that I thought about. Okay, but that's okay. Can I just remove partial equal? Yeah, equal. I can use only partial equal. Yeah, it works. So okay, so if it's stopwatch, then what I will do, I will change it to stopwatch up. Right. Else I will do stopwatch, but it means that I will end up here if I'm clicking, if it's stopwatch up. So maybe I need first to check whether it is state is equal to time, and only then change it to stopwatch. And maybe at this point I need actually to use match, which will make maybe more sense. If it's time, then please do stopwatch. Let's see. Right, and if it's stopwatch, then please do stopwatch up. All right. Yeah, I did it. I'm feeling the arms. Yeah, I'm familiar with this one, right? The way to work with enums is to match the instance. Yeah. Let's take a look. Yeah. Yeah, yes. This is what I remembered. Just want to check whether I can do um, a partial comparison, which is possible as well. Cool. So here I'm assigning stopwatch up. Okay. I can leave it that for now. Nice. And if we are stopwatch up, we need actually to do something with duration. And what I would like to do with duration, I need to increase it all the time. When I will increase it? Actually, it's a bit, could be a bit annoying. Let's take a look. So if we have, let's talk about seconds, right? If you have seconds that flowing one after another, right? In the time, while counting the time. So this is, let's say, this is 42 seconds, 1 minute 42 seconds. This one 1 minute 44 seconds, and so on and so on and so forth, right? You get the idea. Let's add 3 dots. Okay, so this is the regular flow of the time. But when I'm starting my stopwatch, I'm not necessarily starting exactly at the beginning of a certain second, right? It could be, and let's say it's most likely that I'm starting my timer at some point between the start of 43rd second and the end of the 33rd second, right? And then I'm counting, so it means that it could be very well that first second ends in the middle of 44th second of actual time, right? And it's not like it's that important. It's not like I'm developing an application that need to be very precise, but it's a nice exercise to take into account this situation, because this is the real life. We are not developing for something abstract, too much abstract. We are developing for real life. We're trying to do serious development for real life. Okay, so and in order to do it, well, it should be actually easier. What I need to do is only to remember this point, right? This point, and then I just need to check whether a second passed from the beginning of the time, and if second was behind us, increment my duration, right? Okay, it means that I need to introduce another value, another parameter, which is timer start, which will be also duration. which will be also duration, maybe. Huh. Timer started. Let's call it this way. Okay, so timer started. In the beginning will be also duration 0, 0, but here I will assign the actual value, and the actual value will be system time now, like this. Okay. Right. I think that here what I was thinking is how I will pause my time. And I was starting to think about it when I saw that I have actually two values that I never implemented, right? I have to do in stopwatch up and stopwatch down. And I was thinking, what will happen if I end up here? And actually, what does it mean? What does it mean if I end up here? It means that I have running time, running stopwatch, and whenever I click on S, I will end up here and something needs to happen. Maybe, or maybe nothing, but most likely something needs to happen. And maybe, in my case, what needs to happen is I need to pause my timer, and I will do it by switching to stopwatch, because stopwatch is the value of paused. Let's define it like this. It is value of paused stopwatch, and running stopwatch will have value either up or down. Okay. 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 For now it makes sense for me. I actually can also implement this part. To implement it, I just need to reset the duration, which will be a state duration equals to duration 0, 0, and then it will be reset. Right. And I also need to reset it here. So let's move the explanation a bit higher. Okay. Nice, nice. So the question is time state storing the state of stopwatch or storing actions of the stopwatch. Well, I don't think so. I don't think it's mix of concerns, because let's take a look at this. We can say what I would like to argue is that if that direction of the time is also the state of the timer, because I have state that says now I'm showing only the current time, or I have a state that says now we are showing a stopwatch, but it doesn't have a direction. So stopwatch is only showing either the current duration of the stopwatch, which is not counting. It could be 0, 0, or it could be any other number. Essentially, it's a pause state. Or we can say that stopwatch is counting up or counting down, which is not necessarily an action, but the state of the work, which is exactly the same thing for any other state. For example, for time, it's also state of the work, which we can call action, which is action of showing time. So I believe it depends. At least it makes sense in my head. So it's not like and another thing that in my opinion is instrumental here is that none of these states is actually entangled with another. Essentially, we can move from time to stopwatch up without going through stopwatch. It's just convenient to have it here to represent pause state, but it's not like there is a state that can exist for two situations. It's not like I have both time and stopwatch up. Essentially, it could be the case if you have a watch, let's say if you have a G-Shock or any other sport watch, you can actually have a timer that is counting and in the same time you switch to regular time. But it's not something that I want to implement right now, and maybe if I will implement it, maybe in this case it will make less sense. So let's think about it. I never planned to implement it in this way. Like, I never planned to actually implement the situation when I have time that I need to show, that, let's say, current time, and actually to count a stopwatch. I always thought about this exercise as something that either shows time or counts time from a certain point. I need to think about it. I don't think it will be hard to implement later. But currently I will leave it as is because there is no need, at least for me, to implement the situation when I need to show time and actually count stopwatch from a certain point. But it's a good point. Well, this is exactly what I'm doing. But what does it mean to allow certain keyboard inputs? It's not like I can prevent user from clicking on something, right? User can click on whatever user likes. I just need to decide what I'm doing in this situation with this input. So in my case, I'm not trying to implement everything and to make every input work. And I don't think there will be a need for that. So I will implement only the things that make sense, and yeah, we'll continue from there. Okay. Checking for input which resets to normal time only in the non-time stats stopwatch. Checking for input. Inside of which match? Oh, you mean not use if statements side by side? and to use something, some sort of state machine that is checking what key is pressed. If this is the idea, well, it could be an option, but I'm not sure if it is worth implementing in this way. So if user wants to go ahead and click on every button and see what is happening, well, he can do it. I don't think it will introduce a bug or some corrupted state. I don't think it will be the case. Nevertheless, we need to test it. And currently, we need to implement at least a basic functionality, and then we will test it and we'll see whether the code will make sense. Okay. Just a second. Okay, cool. Let's see. So, right. So I'm saving a timer started, and then I need to use it basically every second to display an actual time. So let's see, I have a duration, so maybe I need to refactor this part. So I have a duration, and I'm storing here both system time and the duration, which is actual the value of the stopwatch. Okay, so maybe I need to update it. But where will make most sense? I can do it here, but it feels to me that it's not the optimal approach. So you're suggesting to use what is this pipe is like a logical OR, right? It's like, oh, binary. Sorry, it's binary OR. Yes. Okay. So what do we have here? Let's take this code and see. So basically it's here. Let's format it. Ooh. Pum. Okay. So if it's here, okay. Right. So you want to combine it. Right, you want to combine this with the approach of listening to the keyboard. So we will not like listen to keyboard in parallel to the manipulations with the state. Mm. Yeah, obviously it could work. I'm just debating myself whether it will be but well, it could be a premature optimization, sort of premature optimization. It's okay that code um, doesn't look that great at a certain situation, at a certain state of the application. We will improve it later. And I just suspect that this will introduce complexity that I didn't want to deal with at this stage. This is actually a nice approach to use pipe operator. So it basically will work like this, right? Up, and here we have it. Here we have it. Nice. Nice. Yeah. It's not necessarily optimization. I agree. It could be a way of thinking about it. I understand it. I totally get it. On the other hand, well, nothing will happen if user will click on T, but when user is actually in the state of displaying time. Nothing will happen. But what we will earn by using this approach is that if our code will be more complicated than it is now, there are no plans for that, but it could be more complicated, and let's think about it this way. If it will be more complicated, it means that at some point we could introduce additional keys, and when we will introduce additional keys, it means that it will at some point we'll reach a state when we will have potential problem with the situation when user clicks on key that is not supported in a certain state and application will break, which is not ideal. I'm not envisioning this situation in my code, but it is something that is totally possible, right? And certainly it is something that I would like to avoid. Okay. So it means that while during the stopwatch and stop down, but I cannot totally combine them. What it means is that here I cannot use this code here because it will be the same problem, because here I added time, and I cannot add here time state because whenever I'm in time state in stopwatch, okay, sorry, I combined several things. let's recap my my concern. So what I'm trying to say is that is tempting to create a match here in such a way that we can, in addition to update the state, also to do manipulations related to allowed key input. For example, we can argue that input of letter T, of key T, should be allowed only when we are in the state of stopwatch or stopwatch up and stopwatch down, which is not the case. Which is the case, but it's not the case in how I implemented it. So here is the question whether I implemented it correctly. So it means actually that the idea is to use it here, right outside of the S keystroke. So maybe I need to pass here the actual stopwatch state. So maybe I can do it like this: stopwatch direction, and I can use up or down, and then I can pass it here like this, and I cannot. Okay, obviously. Right. Then I can remove it from here. That means that I also need to add none. How do I get it? How do I get this value? Something like this. Direction. No. Like this. Yes. And here it will be a direction. Stopwatch direction up. But it means that I cannot combine it. No, I can. No, doesn't make sense. It will be something like this. Right. Move out. I'm moving it out? What? I'm not. Direction has data moved here. I see. Can I own it? No. Consider removing. Stopwatch direction doesn't implement copy trait. Let's implement it. Copy and clone. Right. Okay. And here I'm returning duration. Okay. And here I'm assuming the direction is up, which is not necessarily the case. It could be either up or down, but I need to decide it based on what? So it's not, if it's none, then I will use stopwatch direction up, and if it's down or up, I will just use whatever there is. Nice. So it's none. Let's use up. And if it's not, then I will use whatever I'm getting. Which is not the case in all situations. Right. I will need to take into account the intent of the user somehow. Need to take into account the intent of the user. So for now, let's not make it harder than it should be. I'm not going to implement countdown. I'm only going to implement up. And in this case, I can just return direction. Okay. In this case, it will be okay. No, right, just a second. Maybe I need to, no, it's not that, it should be none, right, because I'm pausing it, right, because I'm pausing it, and if I'm pausing, then it's okay. Okay. Let's create a branch. Stream for 0301 to 2024. 2025. Great. Implementing count down. Yeah. What do you mean by original compiler messages? the one that I'm getting when I'm actually running, for example, cargo run or something like that, right? If this is what you mean, then okay. Actually, the messages that I'm getting from VS Code are also pretty much informative. Maybe I'm not implementing something complex, and this is why it's informative enough. But yeah. Yeah, I noticed that in VS Code there is display original message. I remember that it was instrumental when original message was very long. It was very long, and actually in VS Code it was not that great to see it in small window. Original message was far more informative. And yeah, so cool. So actually now at this point we can actually maybe combine this with keyboard. So if I'm in time, then here I can process S, right? Here I can process S. And time is the default state, right? I'm not mistaken, right? It's default state, cool. So here I'm processing S, and in this case, if S was clicked, then I need to change state to stopwatch, which is none, right? And if S was clicked here, it means that I need to start a timer and change the state. I mean, when I say this to start the timer, I'm actually mean to change the state. Okay. So I no longer need this, and a reset I only need to implement when I'm running the stopwatch, so it is here. And time I need to implement also only when I'm using stopwatch, so it's here. Right, something like this. It's too much nested. Isn't it a bit annoying? Isn't it a bit annoying that it's so much nested? Well, let's check if it works. I assume it will work. So S time, right? It works. S time S. Cool. Let's still print S like this. And actually, let's print it like this. Maybe I need to introduce another function. And for better printing, but okay, I don't need it for debugging. I will not introduce another function specifically for debugging. So let's commit it. um, um, keyboard input handling. Yes. Okay. So, right. So now there is a duration. Cool. There is a duration. And as seconds. Okay. Here I have system time. And here I have a duration. Actually, what I wanted to do is non-essential for stopwatch being to being passed. Well, how else will you implement it? I have direction up and down. I have a time display and I have stopwatch. Whenever I'm going to stopwatch, what I have here is time state, and time state is split into time and stopwatch. So I need either implement additional value here, like stopwatch paused, or I need to add it here. Paused boolean and direction. This way I will not lose the actual value of right. So if in my current implementation what will happen is that how I ended up here. Okay, so in my current implementation I actually will lose a value of the direction whenever I pause the timer. I will lose value because I will override it. I will override it here with none. And then if I will want to unpause it, it means that I don't know what value is. I will not encounter this problem right now because I have only two values, but whenever I will add down, it will be overridden. Okay, makes sense. It actually makes sense. Okay, so, but does it mean that I need to create a new struct in order to hold this situation? So something like struct stopwatch data. So it will be paused boolean and direction stopwatch direction. Okay, and here I will pass stopwatch data, which means I will rename it to data. Let's call it stopwatch data, because why not? And here there will be direction. Okay. No, this is not the approach that I want to take. So Hey, stopwatch paused. When it's true. I actually don't need to change state. I don't. Do I need to change state? No, I don't. Wait a minute. Wait a second, I need to check something. Let's see the current situation in the world. Where is it? Okay, all good. Just a second. I have a mind freeze. So I need to, when it's paused, I need just to pause or unpause it, which means I need to alter stopwatch data, which is here, which means that I just need to recreate it, something like stopwatch can be mutable, and I will take it from here and do following. Pause. I'm making it too complicated. It shouldn't be like this. Oh, I'm taking it from here and the opposite. Looks like it works. Looks like it works. Does it? Let's print it. Let's print it to be sure. Right. What? Okay. Timer. I'm going to stopwatch. None. Just a second. Was released S. So I need to go to create stopwatch data. Let's implement default one. Please derive default. Okay, and I need to implement it here. And none doesn't make sense anymore, and I need to do like this. Okay, so can be implemented in, yeah. I don't think I need partial equality anymore. Right, I don't need it. I just need to default to have default. Cool. What? I have debug exclamation mark. I will check it right now. I just need to fix the problems. So stopwatch data, and now I can do default. Nice. So are you saying? Okay. So what wrong this time? I removed copy trade. Somewhere. Okay, which one is not implementing copy trade? Stopwatch data is not implementing copy trade. It does not. Please implement copy trade. Nice. Debug. What? We have debug exclamation mark. Okay. And can I do stuff like that? Stuff like that? No, because I don't implement debug. Yes, I don't implement debug. Which one is it? Stopwatch data. Let's go to stopwatch data default. Let's implement debug. And I need to implement it as here as well. Right, let's implement it. Okay. Yeah. Right. So S. Ooh. Wait a minute. False. It's a bit annoying. First of all, debug works amazingly. But wow, it also shows the line where it was debugged. Wow, amazing. It works like a dream. But it looks like I'm not changing it. Pee! Wow. It's very cool. It is very cool. Okay, good to know. Thank you very much. Yeah, so it is just returning the whatever value I'm passing to it. Very cool. I didn't know about that. But what it looks to me that I'm doing a wrong thing. I think what I need to do is something like that. Right, I don't have it. So it means that I need to create. I think I cannot. It's like the problem is that it's not updating. This part is not updating because maybe it's just it's cloning it. It is a clone. It's a copy. It's not the actual value. God damn. It's not the actual value. So basically we can try to fix it by removing all the clones. Yes. So basically, does it mean that I can use it? No. How do I use ref? something like that. Ref muted. Ah, okay. So this is so the order is important. I cannot write mute and then ref. Oh. So, and now it will work. God damn! God damn! Amazing. Okay, we are getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Cool. I don't need this anymore, and I don't need this anymore. Cool. Debug exclamation mark. Very cool. Very cool. So, so we implemented stopwatch data, I think. I think you meant to say maybe ampersand mute or mute ampersand like this. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Ah, right, you said you cannot do. Right, right. I missed this part. I missed this part. Right. Okay. Right, right. So obviously if ampersand is going before the mute, then you will use ref in the same order. Right, right. So let's save stopwatch data. Cool. So now we have it. So finally, maybe it's time to implement. Okay, okay, I see. So now, okay, I have data, and based on the data I can what? How do I do? What does mean struct like variant? Struct like variant. Yeah, in Rust. Ah, okay. So I can do it like this. I see. So this is what you mean. This is struct like variant. Yeah. Yeah, so it means that I can do something like that. So how do I get this data right now? Oh, so it's like this. Opposed direction. Right. But does it mean that I can make it mutable? Or do I need to use... It doesn't make sense to make it to use a reference. Okay. So it feels like there is no need to use a reference here. Let's see it. Oh, I still have problems. But looks like a data. Okay. What do you want? Why at this point it wants some solution for which one will copy? I missed your message. But first of all, let's implement this one, so it will at least be less bugs. Direction. Let's use direction up and pose through. Right. Okay, I see. Click here for full compiler diagnostics. Move here, move occurs because direction has type which does not implement. Yeah, but I'm not. But how it works here? It doesn't. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, I see. So it is the same problem. Okay, I assumed here it works, but it doesn't. Actually, I don't need to. The problem is that I think if I will implement a copy trait, it means that I could not assign like this, right? No, the problem is here that let's see. So stopwatch direction is not implementing copy trait. Yes, obviously it doesn't implementing, but I don't think it will solve the problem. But let's see. Ah. So you mean? Ooh. Really? So this way I'm matching against the reference and not owning the value, which is totally fine by me. I see, I think. So it means that I need to do the same thing here. it will work. Which maybe I don't even need mutations, I just need to match with reference. Yeah, it could be weird, but you know, I'm expecting nothing. I'm open to everything with Rust. So let's see if it still works. Right. And there is something with the pause. Yeah, Rust should be consistent language. Otherwise, what's the point? It should be consistent. Otherwise, we will all will be very disappointed. So, but sec, what is happening is pause now is not updated. So do I need? I don't think I need to write it this way. No. So what I need to do something like that? No. Something like that? No. So I need to do something like this? No. It says still complaining. Maybe here I need to and so match. I have to use match here maybe, which is a bit annoying. No. What? Huh. Wait a second. But let's no, obviously, but what if I build match like this? No. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Just move here. Diverge. Okay. Let's just a second. What will be exact value of this? Boolean, which is okay, which is exactly what I need. Consider borrowing instead of transferring ownership. Let's borrow it. maybe. Ah, okay, I'm just guessing. Let's try to understand a bit. Copy trait, mute boolean is not implementing a copy trait. Consider borrowing instead of transferring ownership. And now, if I'm borrowing it, it doesn't work. Wait. But what if... But what if I don't need to reference it? Will it change something? Okay. Okay. Huh. Well, I basically can apply it to the state directly. Okay, right. So basically I can apply it to the state directly. So I can change the state. I can change time state to be time state stopwatch post and I just will pass direction as this. Come on! Right. So I will implement clone, of course. Yes. So this is what? What? Wait. We'll try it out. So what? So you're saying that I can do something like paused equal to asterisk paused not equal to asterisk paused without error, without typos. Nah. Wait a second. Okay. I don't understand. Here, it's saying that variable doesn't need to be mutable. But if it's not mutable, then it doesn't work here. Oh my god. Because cannot apply mutable. Maybe like this. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, will it compile? Will it compile? Let's make it compile. It is compiling. It is compiling. But here it's complaining that it doesn't have to be mutable. But without it, compiler will not work. You're kidding, you're kidding. You're crazy, you're crazy. Oh my god. Just a second, let's open it. Copy link address. Let's see it. So, mutable reference to a copy type is rarely a good idea. Tell me, how long are you programming with Rust? 2 years? Nice. And before that? So is it your, I guess what I'm asking is it your main language, like that you work day to day? Maybe at work, in your, I don't know, startup, in your office, I don't know, or you do something else. Okay, this part doesn't really work. Okay, it works here. Obviously, it doesn't work. Python is your main work, right? Okay, cool, makes sense. Just a second. Let's move it here. Yes. No. Okay. Because it's on. I sort of assumed that it will be that will hide this warning, but I was wrong. Okay. Where am I? Right. What? Where is warning? Now warning disappeared. Oh my god. Will I see it when I run it? No. No. Remove this mutable. Amazing. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. You mean directly like this? No, I don't think I have an option to address post directly, because it sort of maybe doesn't know that I'm inside of this state. Because like it doesn't work like this. It works? No field post, right. So what I'm doing instead, I'm just assigning it to the state. I'm just recreating the state. So what is a bit annoying right now is that this part is complaining. It says that a post doesn't have to be mutable, but it has to be mutable because otherwise this part doesn't work. This one. cannot apply unary operator to type mute build boolean. It doesn't make a lot of sense. There could be an option to do it. What? Asterisk? No, asterisk doesn't work. I already tried it. Use of move value is copy trait. Does not mean copy trait. Copilot. You can do better. What? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Clone. But there is no clone. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. We are walking in circles. We are working in circles. You mean okay, yeah. So you mean like this? How do I name it with underscore? Ignore the matched post by naming it with underscore. How do I name it with underscore? Like maybe like this? No. Can I suppress it? Where's my AI? Where is this? There should have been. Okay, how do I suppress this one? Where am I? Okay, allow that code. Okay. Allow a news mute. Okay. So oh my god. Yes. Cool. Now I can continue with my life. Okay. So let's commit it and let's see how we will continue from there. Right. Okay, I can remove it completely. Right. Okay. So let's just remove this one completely and use inline struct in right. Amazing. We are getting somewhere. Somewhere we are getting. I hope at some point I will display time. So post. Let's remove it as well. Okay. So here, right. So I have post, I have direction, and I have duration, state duration. So my idea was to take system time, duration since, and subtract from it the whatever I have in state, how I call it, timer started, right? So I need to subtract from one duration another duration, right? And system time. So how do I subtract durations? Duck, go. AI. Yes, let's try it. In Rust, how do I subtract duration from another duration? Aha. So there is a method checked sub. Interesting. So basically it means that I can have system duration. I always want to laugh. System duration checked sub. In a moment, I will open it in a moment. Just give me a sec. And I need to subtract this one. And it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work because I need to unwrap it. Right? Yeah. Just a sec. Let's just check that it works. Okay, first of all, we have timer that is counting. It is not pausing, it's just resting, but it's okay. Now let's check it out. Copy link. Nice. We are getting somewhere. Ooh, this one? Interesting. No, you are you saying that what we need to do is to add the parentheses? This is the notion. This is the situation that we're dealing with. Interesting. Let's try it out. Right. Just a sec. It shouldn't be that easy. Just but where I just missed. So now I can find it. Okay. Now I'm here. So what we're trying to do is to take post, throw this one, to take post, and I believe we need to use asterisk, right? Right. Need to use asterisk, and we need to do asterisk and post. Like this. Right, over a sec. Oh my god. Really? Right, wait. Wait. For some reason I'm not getting an error, but it could be just because of my VS Code. Let's try everything. Wait, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But hear me out. Hear me out. This now works without parentheses. Something is not right. Wait, wait. Could it be that I just forgot to add asterisks? Could it be that previously I just forgot to add asterisks and we were like trying to solve it without any good reason? Could it be? I think it could be. We will see it in the video later. But looks like the only problem was that I think I forgot to use asterisks here. I think. You mean to remove reference? Ah, sorry. You meant this one. Sorry. No. It's trying to copy it. So it works on like this. Wait. So the video is a bit delaying. Yeah, I edited it back, but wait. The video is a bit delaying. So I'm trying everything, but wait. If I'm removing ampersand with mute, it doesn't work anymore because here it's trying to copy it. So how? Ah, wait, okay. So you're saying to add this back and remove this one? What? It works. It looks like it works. It works. Wait. So just a second. So what was missing previously? I thought that what we missed previously was this asterisk in the beginning. So it was like this and it didn't work. And now we have an asterisk and refmute creates a new mutable reference to the already copied paused boolean. Okay. You know what? At times it feels like I'm writing Rust in brute force. Like it feels at times that I'm writing Rust and trying things up until they work. But it will be better. We are getting there. Well, not entirely, not the whole book. Yeah, I got through Rustlings. Yes, I got through Rustlings. But it can be that I missed some parts. Um, Not entirely brute force. Yes, not entirely brute force. At times, okay. Not always. From time to time. Hmm. Okay, so we are no longer need this part. And it looks like direction. Do I need direction here? Maybe I don't need direction here. Ah, of course it doesn't work. Hmm. Yeah. Probably. Yeah. I understand that. I just don't understand how to do it in this case because I cannot add here underscore because it's part of the name. So it means that I need to add underscore some other place. And I'm not sure what this place is. This one? Yes. Yeah. No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm um yeah. Okay. Um let's see. So currently what I have here is a small problem with starting and pausing timer. Wait a second, I clicked on S and I'm getting T here, which shouldn't happen. I have a bug. Let's see. Of course, it's not a bug. I just forgot to use the correct letter. Okay. Let's first of all commit it. Fixed. Mutable reference. Cool. So yeah, it works. It works. Cool. So let's see. Stopwatch. There is some state bug. So if I'm clicking on S, nothing happening. If I'm clicking S once again, this is what is happening. So I have a bug in display somewhere here. It should be stopwatch. I think I know. I think I know what problem is. So let's first of all move it here so it will be a bit more readable. So I think the problem is that if time started is 0, then I'm displaying that just system time because I'm subtracting 0 from system time, which is 0. Right. So yeah, so it looks like I just need to check whether timer started is 0, and how do I do it? Is 0. Okay, is 0. Then I just will return this. If not, I will subtract. Expect. Why do you expect it? Okay. Why do you want me to edit? But draw is not returning a duration. Why do you expect this one? So, but what? Okay, I see. Okay, I see. Rust is expression language. Yes, yes, I understand. I just thought that this part is also sort of a function. At least in my mind. Okay, in my mind, this part looks like a function, and I assumed that return will also work there. Okay. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Right, it works. Right. Interesting. Yes, inverted mindset. Mindset that was poisoned by different languages. Okay, but the good thing that we are getting there. It looks like paused is not something that I need to take into account. Yeah, yeah. It's okay. I'm not. I'm not stressed by that. There is no problem. It will take however time it will take. It doesn't matter how long it will take. Eventually, well, I said it a couple times. I'm trying to think about the different expression, not like to say eventually it will work. But doesn't matter. We are getting there. So okay, pause. I wanted to address pause. How do I address pause? I address pause by, okay, I have I have it here. Just a second. Right. This is what is canceling the situation. So here I can check whether it's paused. And it's actually a problem. No, I don't have any problems with these issues. You should store duration in your stopwatch and count this up while it's not paused instead of storing the start timestamp. Yeah. I agree. Because if I'm storing the start timestamp, I have the problem that I have now, which is whenever I pause it, I need somehow still to continue counting or continue updating the start timestamp, which is annoying because, well, why would I need to do it? So in order to not to update start timestamp, I need to store a duration only. If I'm storing duration only, I need to solve the problem with the updating of this duration because I need to actually do it at the right second fraction, right? Same as I described here. So duration should be updated not exactly when the second ends, but it should be updated in the middle of the next second relative to the start point. I hope it makes sense. So it means that first of all, do I have something interesting here? Yes. Okay, so let's call it 0. Nice. And yeah, and let's see how we'll store duration. I already have a duration here. Did I use it somehow? Yes, I do have it here. I update it even. I don't think I use it. No, I don't use it. Okay, so I store it, but I do nothing with it. Amazing. What an amazing approach. So let's remove it. Time started. Looks like I don't need it. Right. Looks like I don't need it. No, maybe I need it, but it means I will only keep track on the actual start, on unpause, okay? So maybe I should call it timer unpaused. Unpaused, okay? And this one will be timer duration. Okay. let's change it to 0. So the only place where I can update the duration of the timer is here, because this is a draw function. This is exactly the function that that the program calls every tick. So this is the only place where I can actually update it. Right, but how many? So you said baby game engine. Have you tried it? I actually tried it. It's very nice. I really like it. Have you worked with? Have you tried to do any project with baby engine? You mainly use baby. Nice, nice. So you're working on some game in your leisure time. I actually like what the are they doing. I'm following all the news, and it looks fascinating. It is very hard project, but they are continuing doing it, and it looks like they are very successful at it, which is fascinating. So you're trying new things from time to time. I really like it. This is what I'm trying to do as well. So, so this is the tick, and here I can update state duration, timer duration, but I will like to update it only if I'm unpaused. So it means that I need to match it here. Do I need to use to borrow it? I don't think so. So I don't think I need to do something here, but when stopwatch is ticking, if post false, I need to update duration. Oh, nice. Let's check it out. It's 3D. Pixel sorter. Ooh. No, it's not 3D. You are changing the image. Okay, cool. This project, Igui, is also very fascinating. Very fascinating, very cool. Copy link, okay. Nice. Looks very interesting. Notan fractals. What a shame you don't have a picture here. Okay, and we also have this one. Okay, spatial. Oh, it's also sort of fractals, looks like. KD3. It looks like you're doing hard stuff here. And you already updated to the version 0.15. Yes, I'm opening. I'm about to do it. Okay. So this one is a license. What is it? January? So it's like January, but January? I have no idea what does it mean. What is it? Ah, screen diagnostics. I thought it is screen diagnostics from the version, from new feature that they have in version 0.15. You sent a link for live online version, but I don't see it. The last link is not... Ah, it's GitHub.io? Wait. Sorry, I looks like I copied the wrong link. Right, okay. Sorry, I copied the link, wrong link. Ooh! Wow. Look, it looks amazing, but what is it? I mean, all of that is like one file of code. Like, it looks like all of that is only one file. Yes. Drost effect. A Drost effect, known in art as an example of mise en abîme, is the effect of a picture recursively appearing within itself. Okay, in a place where a similar picture would realistically be expected to appear. This produces a loop which in theory could go on forever, but in practice only contains as far as image resolution allows, obviously. Oh, so it's recursively painting itself, which it does. Right, which it does. I see. Okay. Right. Very cool. Very cool. I like it very much. Nice. Nice. Um, you abuse here. Yeah. Render to texture. Okay, yeah, I think I heard about it. I never used this feature, render to texture. But actually, I did some. I played around with Baby for some time. I didn't implement any games, but it was rather fascinating too. So I continued to look into it. Let's see. So you have a so you have a file. CPU 3D particle system. I see. So it's in 3D. Nice. I see this 18,000 particles. Very cool. So you implemented the whole thing, right? The whole particle system. Cool. Cool. Very cool. I think there is some work for implementing particle systems in Baby. I don't think they have something built in. Maybe at some point they will. Cool. It takes some time to download, right? I think it's because of my internet connection. Yeah, streaming and both downloading maybe not that great, or maybe it's related to this site. Maybe they also don't have data centers around my location, so it's cool. But it looks really cool. So this makes sense. Cool. So let's finish it. I'm already streaming for about 3 hours. So I would like to finish this day with ability to display timer. We sort of almost there. And I would like to finish it, and next day I will continue with wrapping up this project. Maybe I will not finish it next day, but we will talk about it later. So first of all, timer duration. When it's not paused, then I need to update timer duration. Right, I need to update timer duration using this logic. Right, using this logic. So it means that I need to return this here. Right, and you're complaining because the same problem. Okay, right. So now I'm updating timer duration, and I'm updating it only if I'm on paused. It means that I need to update timer on paused, which I'm doing basically never. Just a second, I don't need time on pause, doesn't make sense anymore. I just need to return time duration. So it's like this. And I'm not using pause, and I'm not using direction. But timer and pause need to be updated, and I will update it when I'm clicking on the buttons, and it will happen here. So when I'm starting, pause will be true. Okay, so here I'm unpausing it, and here I can check if paused false. Actually, I'm updating it. but I need to update it only with when posted is false. Right. Harlow Levis, thank you so much for following. Thank you. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Hello. We are about to wrap up, but we will continue tomorrow. So, I'm very well. How are you? So, timer unpaused. Right. I'm updating it only when it's unpaused. It makes sense. I need also to reset it. I think that I also need to update and pause here. Right? Ooh. I think. Okay, now I'm paused. Now I'm counting. Now I'm paused. Okay. Where I'm from? I'm from Israel. Let's see. So, there is something wrong happening around this area. Right. Wow, I'm getting tired. One more push. So, unpaused. Yeah. No. No. I made a mistake. Let's split it, right? So I think that this one I don't need, and this one I don't need. So where is it? Yes, okay. So here's the duration. Let's format it. Build work. Right, okay. A bit better. So yeah, I'm comparing the time and paused. Which doesn't make sense. Of course, it doesn't make sense. I need to add it to time duration. I need to take duration from here and add it to this duration. Right? I think so. So basically what I need to do is add checked at. Okay. What is the difference between checked and saturating it? Okay, let's start with checked at. So what I want to do to add is this one. And I need to unwrap it as well. Can I not? Do I have? Oh, of course. I need to add it also here. Okay. It's a bit annoying. I would assume that it will allow to do chaining in a bit more convenient way? And I think it does. Yes, you obviously can ask, of course. Okay. No, I don't need artwork, but thank you very much. Okay. Now, ooh, I think it looks cool. I think it looks cool. Maybe not ideal, but it's cool. I see. Ah, right. Right. You're right. I took a look at a picture of this guy, and it's obviously not real person, but it's okay. I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something wrong. Timer duration add. I'm subtracting and adding, and it works. Not that good. Why it's so fast? Why is it so fast? Okay, first of all, checked add. What is checked add and what is let's close it here. Okay, check duration addition. Check duration addition. Compute self with other, returning none if overflow occurred. Okay. Okay, but there is also saturated add. What's saturated add? Ah, I see. Nice. So actually, I can use simpler function and it will just work. But it is not solving this shit. Wait, what? So it's not going over 24 hours. Okay. It's not going over 24 hours. Which is because I'm using saturating add, and duration probably assumes that we are only using 24 hours splits. Okay, so maybe I need to save it as seconds. Right, so maybe it's not a duration, but seconds, which will be, let's say, U64, and let's call it seconds. which will be 0 in the beginning, and here there will be 0, just 0, and seconds, 0. Nice. So here is state seconds. Seconds plus system time plus timer on post. Oh, it's cumulative. I'm adding it all over and over again. I'm adding it over and over again, and I shouldn't. I shouldn't. So basically, I just need to do something like I need to calculate a diff. So it will be like diff. Let's call it timer diff maybe, because I think I already have somewhere. No, it doesn't matter. Okay, so if okay, can I use diff if in the middle here like this? If timer diff let's convert it to as seconds. Amazing. Cool. Okay, yes, I will provide else block as well. So if it is bigger than or equal than 1, then I would like to return actually no, let's do it otherwise. So timer diff is bigger than 1, then I will add it to the timer secs. Maybe I need to rename it to timer seconds, but in a moment. And also I will reset it. Now it will be equal to system time. Maybe I need to rename it, right? But 1 second. So duration here, okay, so maybe I need to convert it here and use it here, timer seconds, and just move it here. Okay, S 1, 2, 3, post 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, reset. Do you think I need to pause it on reset? I'm not sure. Because if I'm resetting it, it could be that I just don't want to reset it and and wait for it to continue to count. But if I want to pause it, I can pause it and then reset it. Maybe I don't need to unpause it, pause it on reset. No, don't think so. So I'm resetting it, I can pause it, I can reset it and start it. Okay, it works. It works. So I think the last concern that a bit bothering me is timer on post. Now it's not exactly timer on post because I'm updating it also here, which is which make it wrong if I'm still calling it time and post. How do I call it? Timer. Timer last add. Let's call it last edition, I don't know. Timer last edition. Okay, cool. I think it wraps it up, and I was already streaming for 3 hours, and I think it's a good place to stop it, and we'll continue tomorrow. Launt, thank you so much for the help and the explanations. I think I learned a lot, and it was very helpful. And I will see you next time. And so yeah, thank you, and bye bye.